Okay, you guys, so I'm trying to get to the bottom of why Nicki Minaj has been going so hard for Donald Trump lately, because this didn't come out of nowhere, and now it's finally starting to make a little more sense. The internet has been asking nonstop why Nicki suddenly looks like Trump's #1 supporter, showing up, speaking, praising him, and straight up saying she's his biggest fan and that the hate only motivates her more. That alone already had people side-eyeing, but what really set things off was what happened right after that event. The receipts are where things get interesting because right after that Trump appearance, a petition started circulating online calling for Nicki Minaj to be deported due to her political involvement and alignment. That petition reportedly racked up hundreds of thousands of signatures fast, and instead of ignoring it, Nicki jumped straight on social media. She posted a message basically mocking the petition and claiming that her residency and citizenship paperwork were being finalized, thanking Trump directly and showing off what she called a Trump gold card. That post changed the entire conversation overnight. Now, according to what's being shared online, this so-called gold card doesn't automatically make someone a U.S. citizen, but it is supposed to fast-track long-term residency and eventually citizenship. People familiar with the process say it usually involves heavy vetting and major financial contributions. That's why folks immediately started asking questions, not just how she got it, but why now, and what exactly was exchanged to make this happen. Let's be real, this is where the skepticism kicks in. People are not stupid. Nicki Minaj is a global superstar with money, power, and access. So when fans saw her suddenly cozying up to Trump, praising him publicly, and then immediately flexing a residency card after a deportation petition went viral, it really makes you wonder if this was the plan all along. A lot of people feel like this wasn't about politics at all, but about securing something personal and permanent. The blind item reads like this. Nicki didn't just want protection from backlash, she wanted security. And when you start connecting dots, fans online are bringing up her husband, Kenneth Petty. As most of y'all know, he is on a sex offender registry and has strict limitations, including restrictions around schools and certain locations. People are speculating that Nicki's sudden political alignment might not just be about her, but about protecting her household long term. That's where things start getting really uncomfortable. Now, I'm going to say allegedly right here because none of this has been confirmed by official documents, but there is heavy speculation that Nicki believes aligning herself with Trump could help smooth over legal and financial pressure points in her life. And when you look at her recent history, that theory doesn't come out of no thin air. Remember the lawsuit involving the security guard? Nicki and her husband were ordered to pay damages after an incident, and when they didn't show up to court, the judgment automatically went against them. That situation reportedly put Nicki's $20 million home at risk because the damages were unpaid. Suddenly, the pressure was very real. So now people are asking, did Trump step in? Did money move quietly? Did someone make a call? We don't know. There's no proof of that. But that's why people are talking, because the timing of everything is wild. Citizenship flex, lawsuit pressure, political loyalty, all lining up back to back. That's not no light work. And I'm sorry, but I could not imagine being someone of Nicki's caliber and having to kiss the ring of any politician for favors, especially someone as controversial as Trump. If this is true, it's very concerning, not just for her image, but for what it suggests about how power really works behind closed doors. People with influence don't always need money. Sometimes they just need allegiance and public support. What also makes this messier is how her fan base is reacting. The Barbs are split. Some say she's trolling and playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. Others are saying, no, this looks very straightforward. She wanted something and she did what she needed to do to get it. There's nothing mastermind about it. And honestly, I kind of agree with that second group. This doesn't look like some secret 4D chess move. It looks transactional. Nobody has officially confirmed her citizenship status. She could be trolling, she could be exaggerating, or she could be telling the truth. But until paperwork is verified, everything is speculation. What I don't like is people acting like this is some genius long-term strategy. Sometimes the simplest explanation is the right one. She wanted residency security, she aligned herself accordingly, she got it or is in the process of getting it, End of story. There's no chessboard here, no secret genius plan, just power, access, and leverage working the way it always has. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you feel like Nicki played this smart, or do you think this is going to come back and hurt her long term? And do you think this gold card situation is really the end of it, or just one piece of a much bigger picture? Also, if you made it this far, make sure you subscribe because you already know we're going to keep following this and updating y'all as more comes out.